So, you want to start a YouTube channel, share what you're passionate about with the world, make some money out of it, turn it into a business, become the next Mr. Beast. Hang on a second, not so fast. Let's rewind a little. First of all, in the comments, I want you to tell me why you want to start a YouTube channel. Now, I'm going to read through and reply to as many of those comments as I can when the video is first published. But in short summary, and unfortunately, most of you are likely to write about what benefits you're going to get out of starting a YouTube channel. Whereas what you should be writing about is the impact you want to have on your intended target audience. For example, here at vidIQ, it's creator-obsessed YouTube education. YouTube helped turn my passion into a career, and that's what I want to do for as many people as possible who watch these videos. YouTube is a life-changing opportunity of freedom, and I want to help you get there. So let me ask you this again. Why do you want to start a YouTube channel? Are you going to rewrite your comment? So as you might have gathered, this isn't a video on the practical tips of how to start a YouTube channel. We've already made that video, and nobody watched it. Instead, in this video, what we're going to talk about are some of the things that you only start to learn when you've made 100 videos or you've been on YouTube for 2 or 3 years. And that's probably as good a place as any to start, longevity. It's a bit cliched to say this, but I'm going to say it anyway. YouTube is a marathon, not a sprint. Nowadays, people crave instant success, and TikTok has only magnified this impatience. But long-form YouTube content has never been like that. There are always exceptions to these general rules, but the likelihood is you're going to make 100 terrible videos and you're going to get frustrated because you haven't got 100 subscribers after a month. Newsflash, the likelihood is the creators you watch and admire today probably went through that exact same struggle. So try to appreciate that when you start your YouTube channel, you're likely going to have a creative awakening. Over the first few videos, you're going to learn a tremendous amount about content creation, be it filming, editing, sound, production quality, scripting, presenting in front of camera, uploading, optimizing, the list goes on. But your videos are still going to be terrible and nobody's going to want to watch them. But that's absolutely fine. And here's the reason why. Unlike almost everything else you've tried to do in life, you learn, practice, and perfect YouTube in public. And once you accept you can make as many mistakes as you want on YouTube in public and still become successful, you'll do just fine. And since YouTube very much is a long-term play, you probably don't want to give up your full-time job as soon as you start your channel. YouTube can often feel like a high-interest bank account, and bear with me on this metaphor. You see, what YouTube does for creators is take a very highly valued commodity and slowly convert it into tangible currency. And that valued commodity is time. This is almost always the case, but the moment you start your YouTube channel, you will put more time into it than you ever imagined. It's addictive. So addictive, in fact, that not only will you be giving up a lot of your time, but you'll end up paying for it as well. You'll start buying new cameras, microphones, props to spruce up your set. You'll buy books, you'll buy courses, anything to improve yourself as a content creator. And all of that will reduce the time it takes you to become a better content creator. But to begin with, you'll be putting 100 hours and $1,000 in for $1 return on your first paycheck when you monetize your YouTube account. But eventually, with longevity, that balance will start to right itself. The question is, do you have the patience and determination to do that? And on top of that, to make sure that you do actually get money from YouTube, are you going to take the time to understand copyright? So I will admit this is aimed more towards TikTok users, where copyright is applied more liberally. YouTube is not a creative Wild West where you can grab any movie clip you want, any piece of music you want to use in your videos, and not expect ramifications. In most cases on YouTube, when you use someone else's piece of content, you're likely to get a copyright claim, which means that you can't monetize your content, but your channel won't be impacted in a negative way. But copyright claims are always one step away from copyright strikes, and if you get 3 of them, it's all over before you've even started your YouTube journey. Now, on top of that is something called repetitious and reuse content, where you may be taking clips from elsewhere, turning them into montages, but YouTube has policies against that as well. Again, you'll probably be fine to upload it and have it on your channel, but you won't gain any financial returns from it. Now, we have covered copyright in a lot more detail on this channel, and YouTube has tons of resources on copyright. Ultimately and definitively, YouTube wants to reward original creators with original content. Do your research, because from the moment you upload your first video, you might be susceptible to copyright. Now, another thing that you need to wrap your head around is that YouTube doesn't actually start when you press this button. If you're just filming stuff and throwing it onto YouTube, then I'm afraid you're not considering the optimization that's required for this content platform. Optimization comes in many different forms, and you might be thinking of the traditional search engine optimization, where you have to consider what keywords you're including in your tags, titles, and descriptions, and trying to rank your videos as high as possible in search. And while that can still be important for some channels, what's important for all channels is optimizing your content as much as possible before you even press record. And that simply starts with the idea. Is what you're about to make actually interesting for the audience you want to watch your content? Next, and this is something we try to instill in creators as early as possible as a good habit, title and thumbnail. These are the two things a viewer sees first before they even click on the video. And yet, creators often do the title and the thumbnail at the very end of the creative process. When you're excited to just get started, titles and thumbnails feel like something that you can just leave until the end. I was the same, and it's taken me thousands of videos and a decade's worth of content creation to realize that this is backwards thinking. Having a thumbnail and title, or possibly multiple variations, before you even press record will help guide your content. And it also makes that final upload process easy. And this is where vidIQ can help you, by the way, because we've got a selection of tools that will help you optimize your videos, from title generation to thumbnail previews to, yes, keyword research as well. We'll link all of that in the video description, and we'll show you how to use all of it in future videos and live streams, so do make sure to join us on a regular basis. Now, notice how I didn't ask you to do this. Well, that's because, #controversial, subscribers as a number are massively overrated on YouTube. Now, yes, they do have significance when it comes to unlocking tools such as the custom URL at 100 subscribers, the community tab at 500 subscribers, and one of the requirements for monetization, 1,000 subscribers. But if you think subscribers automatically lead to future views, I'm afraid you're sadly mistaken. Let me explain it to you like this. One of your videos being in a viewer's recent watch history is far more valuable than a subscriber on your channel. YouTube is far more likely to recommend more of your content to that viewer who recently watched one of your videos than somebody who subscribed to you 3 months ago but hasn't watched anything since. That is a classic example of YouTube serving the viewer's needs, not the creator's needs. And that's why defining your target audience and figuring out why they should watch your videos is one of the crucial first steps to a successful YouTube channel. And before you even start, sub for sub, posting your comments in other people's videos, promoting your own videos, doesn't work. Never has done. If you focus on your audience, your community, the subscribers will take care of themselves. However, something that you will need to take care of on an ongoing basis is your mental health. YouTube is a massive platform, over 2 billion monthly users. Unfortunately, not all of those users are positive. The truth is, you're never going to please everybody, and there are some toxic people out there who just want to drag you down no matter what. And you'll see this trolling, spamming, negativity in the comments of almost all of your videos. It even happens here at vidIQ, where we just want to help people grow their YouTube channels. Now, obviously, everybody has different coping mechanisms for toxicity on the YouTube platform. This is what I think. First of all, there is constructive criticism, and that is a good thing. And if you're hearing the same type of feedback from multiple sources, there's probably some truth to it. But when it comes to downright negativity, I know that I can go into the comments and find 10 times as many positive, supportive comments. And I also accept that no matter what I say or do, some people in the comments of our videos aren't ready for our help or simply never want my help. That's fine. I'm not going to waste my valuable time on those people. I'm going to focus on those who want help and are positive about it. And if the worst comes to the worst, YouTube does have a few tools that will help you, such as automatically blocking certain words from your comments, hiding certain viewers' comments from your videos, and also increasing the strictness of your comment moderation. So it removes stuff like spam and negativity. And then there's you. Did you know you are the only you on YouTube? Make sure people know that. I mean, we're not the only YouTube education channel on YouTube, so why are you watching us right now? Why do many of you come back to watch more of our content? That's what makes us unique. Viewers are free to watch whoever they watch, and yet they watch certain creators because of their uniqueness. By all means, get inspired by the best creators on a platform and take the best elements of each of your favorite creators to blend into your own content. But never try and copy anyone verbatim. You'll always be second best, and you're also easily replaceable. This is where we go back to copyright, repetitious, reused content. If you source all of your material from someone else and add no transformational effort that makes it uniquely yours, then you're not doing YouTube right. You have to make people care about the unique value you provide. Or, TLDR, just be authentic. So when you do start your channel, inevitably you are going to end up getting some of these, whether I think they are important or not. But what I do know is important is building a community, building an audience around those subscribers. And if you want to learn how to do that with this epic guide, you want to click right now. All the best. Let's do this.